can't go that way.
Czyli nie możemy iść. Przynajmniej coś. Mógł gra.
What the hell is going on?
No, mamy fulla, dobra.
I can't go that way.
Johnny the Conqueror. Okay, Johnny.
Don't let them get inside, combat. They're not the good kind.
Are you... Is this your store?
There are no owners here. We both strangers in Jeremy's store.
Jeremy did this. How?
The pact with the dog man. Jeremy warned us, but we didn't think much of it.
I'm Detective Edward Carnby. I was hired by Jeremy's niece to find him.
Oh, yeah? How much she paying you?
$150?
She's sure getting her money's worth tonight. Are you a thinking man, compare?
No, not if I can help it.
You know, I think Jeremy's hiding in a way we can't find him. He has this juju necklace that guides him.
The talisman?
That's right. It's some magic charm he got from Miss Jackson down the street.
The voodoo priestess?
You know surprising things, compare. Yeah, the Mama Loa. Here, take the key. I locked the gate to save her place from all the ghouls and goblins getting inside. Maybe if you go there, you can find some clues to show you the way.
Thanks. I'll have a look.
Ooh. Dobra, naboje bierzemy.
You want to come along?
Nah, I'm gonna stay here for a while.
Okej. Dobrze. Jak tam chcesz. Ziomuś, jak tam chcesz. O.
Nice.
O! Wow. Jesus Christ. Gdzie ja mogę przywołać te kółko moje Gdzie jest opcja jakieś? Sterowanie. Skrót klawiszowy. Gdzie jest ten? Zużycie G chyba jest, nie? Okej. Czyli mamy... Mamy tutaj jakieś mele. Mili. Że cegła. Leżeć mi. Jest cegła. Dobra, jednak amunicja była. Siekiera, motyka, bum, cyk, cyk. No i pięknie. Leżeć. Dobrze. Bardzo dużo amunicji. Podoba mi się to. Tu nic więcej nie ma, nie? O jeez! Jeju, o, zakazana wiedza. Sun, sun. Wkrótce. Ta zakazana wiedza będzie moja. I tylko moja.
I recognize this place. It's Miss Jackson's seance parlor. Let's see if she's got any information on Jeremy's talisman.
Okay. Schemat talizmanu.
Talisman with black sunstone. An ancient navigational tool found inside a cheniere along the Bayou Tonk. The old grave was uncovered by oil riggers and said to have unleashed a vagabond devil that massacred its finders.
3 numbers are needed to span a bridge between the scapes of dream and memory, according to Stein. Not where I want to be, but it's a start. 3, 5, 8.
Okay. To. No, to czytała, nie? No właśnie.
It's the talisman, like the one in the painting.
Okej. Tu nie ma klamki, więc nie...
I think it's meant for the talisman.
Odszukaj kombinację... czekaj, co to było? 3, 5, 8.
I think it needs numbers, like coordinates. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes. It's showing something. A place? Where is that? Huh.
Sezamie, otwórz się.
Detective, I was wondering when you were going to show up. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. I understand you are working for Jeremy Hartwood's niece.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you're not wrong. We came here for her uncle. I just didn't expect... I didn't expect this. You are Dr. Gray, right?
That's right. You don't happen to have some identification, Detective. I'm not keen on having strangers prying into my business. Oh, Detective Edward Carnby, Decatur Street, New Orleans. Enjoying the Vieux Carré, Detective? Those old French quarters, the voodoo people, the
Voodoo schmoodoo.
gangsters. I'm sure you live an exciting life.
Well, it's not quite like the stories, Doc. Just trying to make a living.
Aren't we all making a living? Well, welcome to Deseto, Detective. I hope your time here will be useful. Now, what can I do for you?
Why don't you tell me where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Why wouldn't that make for a short visit? I wish I could tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know. A drink, Detective?
Anything brandy.
Oh, you do belong in the French quarters, Detective. Armagnac or cognac?
You know, just give me the cheap stuff. I'm not much of a connoisseur.
Having low standards is not a virtue, Detective. Let me see if I can broaden your perspective.
What can you tell me about Jeremy?
I wouldn't want to go into details about his condition. Doctor-patient confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Sure, but he is crazy, and he's gone missing. Why?
Here, try this.
Ooh, it's good. Got a bite?
It's called a sidecar. The trick is not to be afraid of the tartness of the lemon. Then, for goodness sake, don't overdo the triple sec.
Okay, what can you tell me about Jeremy?
Well, let me think. He is an anxious man, constantly worried about events not presenting themselves according to his model of predestination. He complains about things not being carried out in the right order, and that some things simply shouldn't be. Is any of this helpful to you?
Not really. I was hoping for some direction where to look next.
I'm sorry. I have nothing for you then.
Aw.
You should talk to my orderlies. They have been looking for him for a while now. I'm sure they would appreciate your help.
Yeah, I ran into Batiste earlier. Come to think of it, he might have given me a lead.
Oh, excellent. So your investigation is already underway.
I'm gonna go, but I'm sure we'll meet again.
Looking forward to it. Safe returns.
Safe returns. Już rozdział drugi? Tak szybko?
Detective Carnby, where did you go?
I was just talking to Dr. Gray.
You disappeared.
No, it's not what you think. Have you found anything strange going on here?
Yes. Everyone is being incredibly evasive and I can't figure out why.
No, I mean something you can't explain. Paranormal, even.
Detective, I really need you to get yourself together. I can't do this alone.
Forget it. I'll figure it out.
Nie wierzy.
Do you want to come see Dr. Gray?
No, I want to try something. With this talisman, I think I can follow Jeremy to the place he mentioned in the book. What was the name? Do you remember something Spanish? Tarawea. Yeah, that's where I need to go.
Detective, are you gonna be all right?
Yeah, of course. Go talk to Dr. Gray. We'll rendezvous later.
Okej. Wkręcił się. Dziwnie, ale się wkręcił.
While Detective Carnby was grateful to be back at Derceto, he was eager to test his hypothesis. After having suffered through that sinister world, dressed as the French Quarter, Jeremy's writing could be read much more literally. What if Jeremy used his talisman to actually visit those places he mentioned in the book? Carnby felt certain that this was the answer. He wouldn't find Jeremy hiding inside Derceto. He would be in one of those other worlds. And to follow in his steps, Carnby would have to investigate the old clock and the boiler and find out what part they played.
The history.
Talisman brought me back from the French Quarter in the blink of an eye. If Jeremy can travel so easily, then he could be hiding anywhere, even Tarawea. If he can do it, so can I. I just need to figure out how the talisman works.
No, dokładnie. Czekajcie, zapiszmy sobie tak. Jeden save. Cyk. No, ładnie. Chwila przerwy i zaraz do... Dobra, to już być. Wróciłem. Dzięki, było bardzo dobre, panie. Było bardzo dobre. To było na spokojnie, nic nie na siłę. Także tak. Bo nie można na siłę. Potrzebowałbym tylko jeszcze taki podnóżek do kibelka. Bo to jednak tak polecają, nie? Że jednak te nogi wyżej muszą być, nie?
Paul, you're right about the plates on the boiler and the
Siema, Littlefoot.
They have been sabotaged and I think I know who did it. They have something to do with Jeremy's episodes and how he seems to disappear at night. Right now, it's important that you keep an eye out for any of the pieces. I want to find out if I can repair the plates. Let me know if you find any of them. Lottie.
Tell Lottie to take a look at the well in the kitchen garden.
Do studni w ogródku warzywnym. Busy dzieje, nie mówisz? Co tam się działo u ciebie, Littlefoot? No, słyszałem co nieco o tym sposobie i też dobre opinie. No, dokładnie. Ponoć to jest potwierdzone lekarsko, nie? Że jak się ma wyżej te nogi i tak dalej, no to pozycja jest bardziej taka, żeby nie skulać się, czyli nie robić nacisku na te jelita, tylko żeby tak swobodniej, nie? Żeby nie trzeba było używać zbytnio mięśni. Wiesz.
Dr. Elmore Lee Gray is Deceto's chief doctor. Accounting and all administrative work is handled by me, Paul Waits. Magdalena Thompson, or Mags, is responsible for the household. Jean-Baptiste and Charlotte Tabois are responsible for keeping the guests' medical regiments in check.
O wypróżnieniu mówimy.
Jack Chance is our gardener, who can occasionally be seen in the conservatory, but is for the most part busy outside. There are currently 6 guests at Dosetto. Malcolm McCarthy and Ruth Tallant reside on the first floor. Jeremy
Ale nie
Hardwood,
wszystko się toczy wokół
Elizabeth
seksu.
Perosi, Grace Saunders, and of course Cassandra Beauregard live on the second floor.
Dobra. O, klucz do pokoju numer 6. Pięknie.
Saw your notice in the boiler room. You should know Mr. Chance won't be coming back. I got no business being in there myself, but you can take a valve from the wine cellar if you want to try to stop the steam pouring out. Be careful.
No ja jutro będę miał taki bardziej busy dzień, ale no, mam nadzieję, że wszystko się uda porobić to, co w sumie będę chciał zrobić, ale... Zakazana wiedza, nice.
Cassandra Beauregard, the beloved author. Very exciting, isn't it? What do you want to put down for reason for admission?
What her agent told us. Cassandra suffers from writer's block and needs to finish her moving picture script before the end of June. Mr. Chardot suggests Cassandra's heavy use of barbiturates is holding her back and risks ruining her career.
And how should we summarize her personal history?
Ale
Let's
Cassandra...
keep it short. Cassandra Beauregard is a beloved
Cassandra
crime author who
Beauregard.
managed to pull herself out of poverty and into stardom. 5 years ago, she
I
tried killing
kasztanki.
herself by jumping off a balcony. The incident left her a cripple and now relies heavily on her wheelchair.
And for diagnostic impressions?
Cassandra suffers chronic back pain following her suicide attempt. She self-administers morphine to keep herself ambulant, but has become addicted and the desired effect is now lost. The drug abuse clouds her mind, and she is unable to focus on real life. To save herself from this insight, she instead makes up stories to fill out the gaps in her own thought process, resembling the Korsakoff syndrome.
Oh, bravo, Doctor. How will you treat her?
First of all, she needs to be weaned from her drug addiction, and hopefully it will resolve her compulsive lying. Then look into permanently numbing her pain in her back through surgery. Finally, deal with her suicidal thoughts.
U?
Fantastic. With such a short time before June, I really hope she gets better soon.
We will do what we can.
Pięknie.
Grace Saunders, 11 years old. Reason for admission?
The mother insists on strict supervision by a proper gentleman to avoid further perversion of Grace's adolescence.
Personal history?
Grace's family possesses modest wealth and status. Her childhood seems ordinary, spending most of her time with private teachers and family friends. Grace's father recently passed
W niedzielę do
away,
rodziców.
leaving her mother the sole caregiver.
And diagnostic impressions?
Grace has trouble dealing with her father's death. She is willingly suppressing her feelings on the matter and isn't properly acknowledging the trauma she suffered.
Any planned treatment?
Grace needs nothing out of the ordinary. She simply needs parental guidance. Eventually, we can work on her feelings toward her father.
Thank
Oh,
you,
yeah.
Doctor. I'll finish the paperwork and get her installed.
Zobaczcie, giereczkę, jak to schudnąć, panie, nie obżerać się po prostu i tyle.
Malcolm McCarthy, 54 years of age. Reason for admission?
McCarthy admitted himself to Dosetto, stating simply that he needs some damn rest.
And personal history?
McCarthy claims he used to work
Nic
as a
nie
lawyer
trzeba,
in
panie.
Baton Rouge, but says he can't go into details because of some legal dispute. His background remains largely a mystery, except for the occasional clue that he drops in conversation.
Huh. And
też
diagnostic
spoko.
impressions?
McCarthy is an anxious man and an alcoholic. He often tells
Jest
half-truths.
alkoholikiem.
Deep-seated inability
Tylko to
to
tobie
trust
dogadają.
other people.
And how will you treat that?
McCarthy will take some time to open up. Spending time with Jack's dog or the child should be good for him. Their harmless nature will help build his sense of trust.
Thank you, Doctor. Elizabetta Perosi, 33 years old? What should I put down as reason for admission?
Well, Perosi broke into Derceto and was found wandering the grand parlor. She was confused and suffered partial amnesia.
Mają dokumenty na
She
ciebie.
she belonged here and offered to pay
Więc
for her
uważaj.
stay.
Right. What do you make of her story?
Perosi claims to have been a member of the Astarte artist colony some 20 years ago. A claim that seems contrafactual due to her young age. She looks to be and even thinks she is 33 years of age.